Hello there. My name is Andrew Gardner, and today I'm going to be doing my recording for my semiotic analysis of media presentation. So to get into it, so what is semiotics? So basically, semiotics is a special term for the study of signs. So to put into perspective, uh, you're just basically getting the sense of everything around us and their interpretations of it. So it's like, what's the sign? What's the signifier? And what's being signified out of the sign? And then a particular semiotic can be broken down into four categories, such as scene, sound, camera work, and editing. So those are the four things that I learned about it. And let's go to the first one. So this one's my semiotic example of a McDonald's Super Bowl commercial. And I'm just gonna play real quick. Um, I did just side note, I did previous recordings of it, and looks like the audio doesn't work while I was doing this recording, so I'm gonna do closed captions of this. So I was like, it's a Super Bowl commercial. It's supposed to be funny. So sorry about the closed captioning, since you won't be able to hear it. But anyways, what is the sign? So the sign is a big yellow M logo. And then what's the signifier? So basically the signifier is that I'm loving it sub logo right below of the sign. And then what's being signified out of it? So obviously the big M yellow logo is the McDonald's logo. And then the sub logo below it basically means that those are for like the customers who love McDonald's, and basically they say they love it, they love their food options. So it's basically encouraging other people to get McDonald's. So there's the Signify port. So what is the scene of this commercial? So basically, mostly the scene is basically the drive-through. So so that's the whole purpose of that McDonald's. So basically, most people go through a drive-through. But other scenes can include like the register counter, the family room, and even the fish tank, based off of this commercial. So, what are the sounds in the commercial? Can I get that's basically like 90% of what this commercial is sounding like. So, but there's other sounds includes like welcome to McDonald's, how may I take your order? There's a race car getting his tires fixed. So there's sounds of that. And there's a pick me between the Big Mac and the filet fish from that cartoon section. So yeah, so even though this is a Super Bowl commercial, it's meant to be meaningful because people can say a lot of times, especially when they're deciding on food. And then how is the camera done working the commercial? So basically what they do is that the camera, they just want to get like literally in front of people's faces of them saying so that they can have they can see they have their mouths open and they can have a little frown on them. Uh so they just want to get up to their close that they're thinking for a long time when they're ordering food. It's also to note that obviously the location is at McDonald's, and it's also paying us the detail that at the start at the drive-through for the first customer, uh, the camera zooms into the drive-through speaker when the worker is asking the customer's order. Uh, because the customer is getting ready to respond to that question by putting in an order. And then what's the editing in this commercial for the final part? So basically, it starts off with the customer expressing at the drive-through, and then they take that and they transition it by having other people saying it. They can either be in different cars, different settings, and then all of that eventually leads up at the end of the commercial where the first customer orders a 10-piece chicken McNugget. And it's also funny to add on that the worker also asks what sauce, and then she goes straight back into saying so that's the world of the Super Bowl commercials. But thank you for listening to this presentation, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation.